that something needed to be done.
Something needed to be done?
Yes.
And what was that?
That was my place in the world, my story. The story of myself, the story of my people.
Chinua Achebe was an African hero, a poet, novelist and critic. Widely considered as Africa's greatest storyteller of all time, Chinua Achebe was born on November 16, 1930. He was an author of many novels, including Things Fall Apart, 1958, No Longer at Ease, 1960, Arrow of God, 1964, A Man of the People, 1966, Ant Hill of the Savannah, 1987, and There Was a Country, 2002, just to mention a few. He was a recipient of many awards, including 32nd St. Louis Literary Award, Peace Prize of the German Book Trade, Man Booker International Prize, Dorothy and Lillian Gish Prize, Dayton Literary Peace Prize, Margaret Wong Memorial Prize, New Statesman Jock Campbell Award for Commonwealth Writers, etc. These are the top 20 quotes of Chinua Achebe. When suffering knocks at your door and you say there is no seat for him, he tells you not to worry because he has brought his own stool. The world is like a mask dancing. If you want to see it well, you do not stand in one place. Age was respected by his people, but achievement was revered. As the elders said, if a child washed his hands, he could eat with kings. Nobody can teach me who I am. You can describe parts of me, but who I am and what I need is something I have to find out myself. One of the truest tests of integrity is its blunt refusal to be compromised. While we do our good works, let us not forget that the real solution lies in a world in which charity has become unnecessary. If you don't like someone's story, write your own. There is no story that is not true. Until the lions have their own historians, the history of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. Privilege, you see, is one of the great adversaries of the imagination. It spreads a thick layer of adipose tissue over our sensitivity. The impatient idealist says, "Give me a place to stand and I shall move the earth." But such a place does not exist. We all have to stand on the earth itself and go with her at her pace. I have learned that a man who makes trouble for others makes trouble for himself. Writers don't give prescriptions, they give headaches. A child cannot pay for its mother's milk. To me, being an intellectual doesn't mean knowing about intellectual issues. It means taking pleasure in them. Storytellers are a threat. They threaten all champions of control. They frighten usurpers to the rights to freedom of the human spirit in a state, in church or mosque, in party congress, in the university or wherever. The world has no end, and what is good among one people is an abomination with others. There is a moral obligation, I think, not to ally oneself with power against the powerless. The sun will shine on those standing before it shines on those who kneel under them. Procrastination is a lazy man's apology. Please subscribe.